Look at all the people flying with us to Newfoundland. On our trip to Champneys, my mother Elsie was our tour guide. This is the Etheridge homestead. When I lived there up until about the age of 8, it was a 2-story house. Now it's been cut down to 1 story, and it's the summer home of my uncle, Gordon Etheridge. This is the summer home of another aunt and uncle, Marion and Mel Miller. This was Mel's boyhood home.
When sun rays crown thy pine-clad hills, and summer spreads her hand, when sylvan voices tune thy rills, we love thee, smiling land. We love thee, we love thee, we love thee, smiling land.
The first Etheridge who came here, he's either married when he came, or he married someone from here. So no, they have 4 sons. That group is spread mostly over Newfoundland, Grand Falls, and even Catalina and Bonavista. Another son rather went to the south side of Trinity Bay, and the other son stayed here. That was way back in 1700s, I mean. Yes, around 1700s. We're related to the Joneses in Trinity East, to the Browns, to the Fifields, and in Port Dixon to the Bannisters, and English Harbour to the Batsons.
And the Butlers.
And the Butlers, and in Port Dixon, and several others. When Father visited St. John's one time, he met up with the family from the other side of the bay. One of the descendants, name was Lydia, and that's what Father married, and that was my and Elsie's and Marion's and Hazel's, George's mother and father.
In St. John's, we stayed at the Delta Hotel on New Gower Street. This area was a bit run down at one time, but now it's full of gleaming modern buildings. We had a great view of the harbor area from our room at the Delta. In the downtown area, some of the old colorful so-called jelly bean houses are still standing. I began my radio career here at radio station VOWR. I was a volunteer announcer. Here's a picture from that time. This would be late 1961 or early 1962. The station is still run by volunteers. Even the manager, John Tessier, donates his time.
With the group of volunteers we've got a great bunch and never have a problem with staffing. It just goes from day to day, from 7:30 in the morning till midnight with live staff, and overnight then with our tape programming. So it keeps us going 24 hours a day, which is not unique by any means in the broadcasting industry, but for an all-volunteer station, it's certainly unique. And pretty proud to be part of it. I think I've enjoyed my retirement here. Better than sitting home staring out the window waiting to die, anyway. It's a little more satisfying. So I come here every day. I'm here at 9:30 in the morning till 5:30. 5 days a week, sometimes 6, occasionally 7. And I get a lot of satisfaction from it. We've got 200,000 selections in the library. A lot of it albums, of course, because that's the kind of music we play. That's only Christmas music. So,
Wow.
and that's probably, when you were here, that was about the size of the library, I expect.
If it was that big, yeah,
Yeah.
it certainly wasn't any bigger than
No, no.
that. John, like me, had a long and enjoyable career in radio.
I started in 1955. In fact, I started in 1954 at CJON. When I was in high school, I used to sneak in up there in the nighttime and I learned to operate the control board. So when they were looking for an operator then in the next year, I presented myself as, well, I've got experience and I know how to do it. So that's how I got my first job. And I haven't turned back since, been involved in all phases of broadcasting.